Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg, and today we are playing Final Fantasy III. I recently finished up my playthroughs of Final Fantasy 1 and 2, which were done using the Dawn of Souls version on Game Boy Advance, which was based on a two-dimensional remake of the original games for the Wonder Swan Color. And so they, of course, looked much better than the original versions. Audio was better. Well, I guess that's subjective. I guess it's all subjective. But there were also some gameplay tweaks as well. And it was a very enjoyable experience for me to play through the first two games like that. So we come to the third one, which is sort of the bastard of the series, because it was not remade in any form until 2006. There was no Wonder Swan version of it. It was scrapped. And the 2006 version was for the DS. And so it originally was released on all sorts of stuff, PSP, Steam, Android, iOS, blah, blah, blah. But since it was originally for the DS, they decided to remake it in 3D. This is a questionable choice as far as I'm concerned. But what it means is I don't want to play in 3D. And so my only choice for a 2D version of Final Fantasy III at this point in history is to play it on the original system, Famicom or NES, whatever. So we're going to be playing it on the NES version with a translation patch. Now, the main reason I didn't want to do the original two games on the original system was because when you would attack things in combat, and if the thing died before the rest, when you continued to attack it for that turn, the characters would just attack the air instead of moving on to other enemies, as it should be. This was fixed in the third version. They decided that that was stupid, and so now that works as it should, but it does not work that way for Magic yet. For Magic, it will still continue to hit air, apparently. So that's a bummer, but I want to play it in 2D, so this is the only way. I already fired up this game once, I tried recording a video once already, but I found out the translation patch was atrocious. Like, something was just glitchy and wrong and terrible. I couldn't read anything. Not that it was in Japanese. It was something weird was going on. So I had to change out, get a different translation patch. It seems like it works now, so we're going to start it up. Let me preface this by saying I have not ever played Final Fantasy III. This is completely new to me. So we're going to see how it goes. The opening text scroll, because there is an opening text scroll, it's very fast. It's actually completely different with this translation patch compared to the other one I used. I don't know why they're literally completely different text. But it ends up being the same outcome. But it's very quick for some reason, so I'm just going to read. It's this text on the screen right here. So, the Gulgan thus prophesied, the earthquake was only the beginning, the great tremors that swallowed the crystals, the light of our world, only to spawn monsters from the depths of the scarred land, are nothing but harbingers of what is yet to come. Something is coming, fathomless, ominous, and full of sorrow, but hope is not yet lost. 4 souls will be blessed with light, and so it shall begin. That's not exactly the text that you're going to see here, but I can't read this stuff quickly enough. Four orphans have been raised by the priest Topapa in the remote village of A crystal is sunk into the earth due to the earthquake, and the 4 boys have come in an adventurous mood. They had only intended to test their courage. Alright. So, there are no default names for these characters in the original version. The remake did add names and personalities for all of them, but I decided not to use the names from the DS version. Especially because in this version of the game, they're all boys. They're all males. So the remake makes one of them a girl, but it wouldn't make sense to have a female name. Despite that, I'm going to name one of the characters T-Bitch, just because it lets us continue from the first game, and I think it's funny. Ouch! We've fallen into a pit. Shucks. Are we gonna be alright in a place like this? Hey, it was your idea to come here. Hey, if you've got time to fight, you've got time to look for a way out. And so here we have our fights. We miss the, we lose out on the very nice backgrounds of the first two remakes, but at least the menu system, oh shit, the menu system here is far better looking than the first two games on NES. So they also changed it so that the damage numbers appear over the character sprite. In the first two games originally, there was a little pop-up screen that showed you how much damage you did. I got one capacity. What were those? Oh man, what are we gonna do now? Alright, and away we go. So, of course, I have labeled maps. This dungeon is very basic. Found potion, and found an enemy. Some more goblins. So yeah, it just means that I can just mash the button here for attack, and I just don't have to worry like, oh, I gotta target this guy with this guy, and this guy with this guy. It is usually more optimal, more efficient to specifically target things with enemies to avoid overlapping damage. But most of the time when you're just grinding or killing weak shit, you just want to mash that button. Level up, level up, level up, level up. So this is the first, what's the matter? That rock's a bit odd, now that you mention it. This is the first game in the series to do the, to utilize the job change system. Which would appear here and there throughout the series. It's always been I think a popular part of the series, personally. Because, jobs are cool. You get to become a Dragoon. You can make all your characters Dragoons. I mean, what's better than that? Yeah, right now they are all very just like genderless. Pretty much they look the exact same. They really have no identity besides their names. Alright, we want to go this way to get the South Wind. And then we can go this way to grab another potion. Oh, Eye Fang and Carbuncles. Overall, from what I understand, this game is responsible for introducing a lot of the popular mechanics and abilities and things like that that would come to be just staples of the series. So, I'm pretty excited to hear that, because the first two games, as far as abilities and all that are concerned, are very bare bones, but it seems with this game they wanted to really differentiate different jobs and classes. But for right now, we're all the shit job of shittery. Does it even say? Yeah, we're all onion kids. I'm really curious as to where they got the whole onion thing from, because Onion Knight is also a common thing to appear in Final Fantasy games. Generally pretty. I think they sort of evolved it to become sort of something special, that they could, like, use any equipment, or, you know, they're very free-form, but right now, being an Onion Kid is worst case scenario. We also miss out on our, the optimal thing from the remake, so we don't get that. So we'll just throw some shields on. From here, we can go right. There's another south wind. And this, it's a spring. What an odd color. Let's try drinking it. 4 drank. Drank it up. I feel power welling up inside me. HP MP restored. So if you want to do some very early grinding, this would probably be the perfect spot, I guess. But see, I'm glad that they're starting to think about that, like having these little rest stops at least inside dungeons instead of just have this slog, this resource attrition war. But I don't think we need to get to the grinding just yet. We'll be okay. I don't know what capacity is. Do I have any idea what capacity is? I think I have 5C, 5 capacity. Perhaps that's something related to the job system. I'm not glancing at the walkthrough just yet. Wind crystal? What the hell does that mean? Well, what is this? Something evil attacked! Ah, our first boss fight against a land turtle. Okay. We really don't have many options for combat here, so I don't think this will be too tricky. We might have to bust out a potion. If he hits Mert again, which is unlikely, I think. He'd have to do more damage than last time to kill him. Okay, we'll probably end up being okay. I don't know how tough this boss is, but again, you don't have much strategy here. Missing. It's a turtle. It's a freaking turtle. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need to use a potion. I think it's just gonna mash the fight button for a while. And hopefully they don't miss. I should have grinded. I screwed up. There he goes. That's all she wrote for the land turtle. We got 31 capacity out of that. The crystal began to sparkle. You have been chosen. Hey, the crystal talked! Take the last of the light, last of the hope, remaining in me. At this rate, this light will soon vanish as well. The balance of everything is crumbling. When you take the light, you will be able to receive great strength from the crystals. You are the ones chosen to keep the hope. You must not let this world disappear. Light surrounded the four. Yeah? Then what? Oh. Okay. That's the intro. Fan translation, not for sale. Good to know. Do not use Nesticle to play this game. I don't think I am, actually. Well, if you want to contact the person responsible, there you go. I mean, what is shown here normally that they're replacing? I'm forced to watch this. I don't know what to tell you. 4 stout-hearted warriors shall trudge forward and sweep away the darkness so that once again The crystal will shine with the light of hope. You can go outside through that magic circle. Your quest begins here. Light warriors. Ho-ho! Okay. Alright. Shazam! We're outside. So according to... Yes, we have classes now. We can change. I guess that's what capacity is. Alright, so we have the basic stuff. Fighter, Monk, White Wiz, Black Wiz, Red Wiz. We don't have a Thief, though. So Mangg is going to become... Gonna make me remove my equipment. Just do that for me! Fine, fine, fine. Mangg will become a fighter, because that's what I am. See, now he looks just like a fighter. Mert will become a monk. Because that's what Mert is. He's like a monk. It's like, sort of, I guess. Ziggy will become a... I mean, I could do a Red Wizard, but it's really just... I don't know, I've always found it just, like... You're trying to do the best of both worlds, and really you just end up not being great at either. That's how I've always felt. I don't know how it is in this game, but I'm perfectly fine just doing a Black Wizard and a White Wizard. And T-Bitch will become a White Wizard. Not a White Mage, mind you, a White Wizard. Alright, good. And now we will... Actually, I'm going to assume we don't get into a fight before the town, because I'd rather just shop. Good. We are in Oh, I see. The walkthrough tells me to go back into the cave, because there's a bunch more treasure in there, including 1,000... Wait a minute, hold on. 2,000 gil, as well as longsword, nunchuck, 2 longswords, and a sleep spell. Okay, there's more loot. Which is fine. I guess I won't buy a longsword then. I certainly don't need to. But she wants a staff. I'll buy Ziggy a dagger. And then I think we'll probably be okay until I loot. Alright, so let's give him knife, shield, leather helm, clothing, I guess. Alright. Yeah, it's a bit slow of a process compared to what we've just done. Since there's no optimal, and I can't switch between characters with just an R button. No, he doesn't need that. He gets leather, he gets clothing. And T-Bitch, oh god, T-Bitch. Gets the staff, gets the leather helm, clothing. Alright. Let's okay, you can't save in a town? That's weird. Alright, we can't save anywhere, unlike the remakes, probably. We can only save on the overworld. Alright, let's head back in. Oh, I can still hold down the button. I'm glad about that. That's very good. Now, from the sounds of it, I'm acquiring tomes for spells, much like the second game. I mean, one of the pieces of loot here is a sleep spell, so that's how I assume it works. The real question is, how does leveling work? How does it all come together? Man, that's a nice chunk of change. 2,000. So basically, this is the cave before I fell through the floor. So I just walk past all these chests. I'm like, oh, what's this in the middle of the floor? And oh god. Holy shit. Alright, well, we still have a shit ton of enemies on screen. They still like that. So, Ziggy doesn't know any black magic yet, because I didn't go to the store. And she doesn't know any white magic, so we're still just mashing the button and hoping for the best. I picked up a long sword. I should equip that. I mean, I don't have any nostalgia for this. Well, really, I don't have any nostalgia for the NES in general. I sort of missed the boat on it. Some of the games are certainly interesting. I don't mind playing a few of them for a little bit, but I don't have any nostalgia for the NES. And so, graphically at least, comparing this to the remakes that we were playing, there's really no competition for me. Like, this is just a little too blocky and rough looking, and the black background is just, I would never pick that. I do have a shader running. I think it's a 2x Super Psy or something like that. So it's not gonna look like the OG system, but I like shaders. I'm not against them. I'm not a purist. Alright, let's equip. Let's give you the long sword. Why does it it unequips as soon as you click on it? You have to, okay, fine. There's also no stat comparisons or anything like that. You have no idea if something is better or worse. Oh, well, I mean, there is stat comparisons, but you have to equip it. So that brings my attack down from 18 to 15. Why would I want nunchucks then? Why would I want nunchucks? Does it say? No, it doesn't say. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna go without the nunchucks for now. That gives 1 defense. Alright, and then, oh, the sleep spell. Let's look at that. Sleep. Give to whom? Is it black magic or is it white? It's black magic. Okay. I would have probably guessed that. Alright. And just to check. Nope, you cannot save in a dungeon, so we lose that benefit. So the end game could be really annoying. Okay, I guess I haven't been to an inn. Is it spell slot? Is this like Vancian magic? There are so many things to learn. See, that's kind of why I've been enjoying this. It's really like just this learning adventure, pretty much, of how these games work, what's good, what's bad, what's overpowered, what's shit. I kind of enjoy that in an RPG format. Oh, so the spellcasters lose the defend option, but there is a defend option, so that's good. But the spellcasters lose it in exchange of casting magic, which is kind of funny because usually it's the spellcasters that you'd want to have defend. But anyways, let's go shopping with our newfound wealth. Oh no! Werewolves! Fucking werewolves! They're fast as shit, too. Oh, this is a great grinding spot, I suppose. Is there a... I didn't even look if there was a forward row and a back row. Because I was in the second game. So I assume. Mess him up. Mess him up, Mangg. Well, that sucks. The walkthrough suggests 2 fighters, a red wizard, and a black wizard. Because melee fighters are much more powerful in the early game than wizards. So, okay. There is a row, so let's... Yeah, let's fix it. We'll have to row Ziggy up. Now it gave... It said skill up for Mangg and Mert. I wonder what that means. We'll never know. Alrighty, so do we still have a sanctuary? Sense that something happened to you. Now listen to what the Elder has to say. Well, then this isn't the sanctuary. Screw you, Elder. I need to revive my buddy Ziggy. Maybe they just decided it's at the end and that's the end of it. I guess we'll give it a shot. I got plenty of money. Oh, who are you? You're going on a journey? I won't take your money. Please rest well. Alright, does this guy know about that? Oh. He's the potion dude. Alright, well... I'll be the judge of that later. Oh, they have a pub in here. That's nice. I'm getting some shut-eye, though. Okay, what the hell? There we go. HPMP restored. And how are we looking? He's still dead. He's still dead. Alright, how do we revive him? The only other... Well... Yeah, okay. Wait, what did he say? Try using a potion on me. What? Why? How would I do that? What are you talking about? Oh! Ah, thanks to you, my hip pains have gotten better. Please take this. Echo Herb. I think you could have just bought a potion from the guy over there, man. Okay. So you don't even need an inn here. But what about Ziggy? Oh, here we go. This is it. This is it. Revivification. Instead of resurrection or anything. Alright. Now he needs to be restored to the man he once was. Alright, we've figured it all out. Alright, so we need to... We're gonna go over here, through the trees and in the well to get some potions. It's good to know. Good to know. What else do we got in Okay, if we go into the inn, into the bar, and if we play the piano, there you go. And we go to one of the things on the counter. Are you sure? I feel like this guy lied to me. Said, take a potion from... Oh, okay. I lied. Reading comprehension, we know. Alright. Find another potion in a pot on the second floor of the inn. Got it. Alright, it says, head all the way to the back of the town. Careful, there's monsters along the way. And we're looking for a house. I don't know if this is... This is probably not it. I'm picking flowers! I'm stepping on your flowers! Alright, wrong way, wrong way. We don't get the auto dash anymore. Actually, we don't get any dash whatsoever. It's NES, baby. Why are there monsters in town? Why are there killer bees right next to your town? We can cast sleep on one of them. Can't wait to see it. It's gonna be great. Oh, look at that. Oh, ineffective. Can't put a bee to sleep. Crazy. It says to go back here before we do any shopping, so I don't think shopping is a big deal right now. Before we leave, sure. I want to check out that spell shop. Now let's see if poison wears off after combat. Victory. 36 skill, 1 capacity, 15 XP. Let us see, let us see, let us see. No, it does not. So you're gonna have to deal. We're gonna put you in the back row. That's where you belong. The candle farthest to the right is the switch for a hidden door. The switch on the other side is on the north wall. You're just gonna tell me that? Found antidote. Found antidote. Look at this. Leather. Dagger. Cure. Leather. Long. Alright, that's good. Leather armor is definitely good. It's better than clothing. So let's give Mangg and Mert the leather armor. What else did I get? A dagger and cure. Good. We will learn cure. Alright. And can she cast it immediately? No, what are you doing? Stop it! All these buttons! My fingers! Yes, cure. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, poison just destroys you. It seems like we get like 10 uses of a spell. That's pretty Vancian. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's MP in this game. Well, I mean, it's called MP, but I don't know. It's sort of strange. Search the grass just outside for another potion. Let's take a gander. We got werewolves outside of this man's house. What are you doing? Put all of them to sleep. Sure, that's a perfect idea. And you can cure. Cure all. Oh, I can't wait to see if multi-targeting is better. Actually, let's check right now. Very curious. Well, multi-targeting sleep wasn't effective, but I don't know if we can judge off that. We need I need numbers. Here we go now. Oh. Well, I mean, it's a level 1 basic shit cure. Kind of hard to judge. But if we use cure single target. Then we'll know what's up. Here we go. Cure single target was 27. I mean, those numbers seem more favorable than Final Fantasy II for multi-targeting. It's hard to say, really. Yeah, it seemed better. Found potion. Alright, now we have to make the wrong trek back. This little girl's picking flowers. I'm fighting werewolves on the other side! What the hell? Well, there's a good chance Mert will die before the cure goes off. I don't know. I mean, I assume poison is going to trigger on his turn. Oh, cure went off. Good, good, good. 43. Oh! Vicious! Critical hit! I mean, Ziggy's probably better off just using sleep, since I think he'll always miss from the back row. Nope, that's a lie. I think that was in Final Fantasy II, but we're doing okay. We can fight werewolves, no problem. You keep picking your flowers, little girl. I'll beat the werewolves off. Well, that's something. That's something to say. Anyways, now we finally get to do shopping. We have a lot of money. Mostly we're gonna pick up spells. Perhaps some armor. They're still poisoned? Alright, well maybe there's like an antidote spell or something. Otherwise I'll have to spend antidotes. Pure. I'm gonna assume that's like Asuna. That would be the only thing I could think of as a white magic right now. Right? Cures poison. Sure. Yep. Saved on antidotes. Alright. I guess that's the only spell, so Ziggy is gonna be... Well, Ziggy's gonna be a little worthless. No doubt about it. He'll do a little damage, but not much. Alright, we got leather armor, which is good for everybody. So... let's buy 2 of those. Only he can use a shield, and he is. Everybody can use a leather helmet. I think everyone is. And we'll buy a copper ring for T-Bitch. I think that's good there. As for weapons... didn't we already go in here? Yeah. None of this is an upgrade. We're all good on weapons. I don't get the nunchuck. But I like to know, so I'm gonna look it up. Let's see here. Says, they put weapons in there for idiots who didn't know that monks are better weaponless. Alright, I mean, that was from a post about the original Final Fantasy. But just based on numbers... unless he gets more hits with a nunchuck, that would be the only thing that I could think of as for a reason to equip it. Actually, hold on. Monk is better off unarmed than with weapons at a certain point. Fists use a different equation than weapons, so just comparing attack isn't enough. Especially since the status screen doesn't add the effects of strength for weapons, even though it does increase the damage. There's also weapon properties, and unarmed doesn't seem to have one. Ultimately, unarmed will be stronger than weapons. Okay, so it seems like... I guess I should ignore the numbers. That's a big drop, though, man. That's a big drop. I guess we'll just fight with him. We'll just fight. We'll do some battles, and we'll see how it goes. Hands-on research. Alright, at this point in time, your party should be at level 5 or higher. Pretty much, sure. Otherwise, you grind, but grinding is for off-camera, not on-camera. And now we're gonna go on. We're gonna leave this place to begin our true journey by heading to a new town, I guess. Epic journey. Is this guy starting a forest fire? Ah! Sorry, thought you were ghosts too. This town is cursed. There's ghosts in the inn. Really? Well, let's go fight them. Kick their ass. Oh my, they're stick figures. What the hell? The only thing which can reseal Jin is the mithril ring made in this town. Oh, okay, there's just stick figures from the side. Jin, who was contained in the cave of the seal, was freed in the earthquake. I want my pretty face back. I'm Sid from Canaan. What? Kanan? Sid, you're a ghost! The Nelb Valley got blocked by a boulder, and I wasn't able to go back to Kanan. So I decided to stay the night at the inn here, and then this happened. Oh ho ho. Will you help me if I lend you my airship? It's hidden in the desert to the west. Heard about the airship in the western desert. What the fuck is going on? There was a mithril ring made for the Princess Sarah, of Sassoon Sassoons. If only you had that ring. Yeah, if only. Okay. What an odd situation I find myself in. Yeah, that's all we came in here for. The shops in town provide little use, so check out the mine in the back of town. Mithril mine. Skeletons. Great. What are the odds I can put a skeleton to sleep? Let's just do some blanket cures. It said, a word of warning. The enemies you'll find in here are hard. Notice the capital letters there. That means it's really hard. Level 5 isn't going to cut it. You want to be at level 7 or 8 to survive in here. This area isn't required, and there isn't anything of interest in there right now, but if you're up for it, the monster will provide some nice experience. Do some training if you want. When you're done, heal up and head back outside of town. Oh, so this, he just showed me a grind spot, I guess. Alright, now that I'm done reading, I'm gonna pay attention to this nunchuck damage. 21. It doesn't seem abysmal. I mean, you know I'm gonna do some grinding here. No doubt about it. It's gonna happen. Especially since apparently we can get free heals in the inn. And it seems our MP did go up. We now have 11 casts for level 1 spells. We killed the skeleton. Uh-oh, they're getting vicious. They're getting vicious. Alright. T-Bitch is gonna have to focus heal on Mert and hope he doesn't get hit. He's missing though. That is acceptable. Alright, we got lucky there. Imagine the XP that we're gonna get from this fight. It's gonna be off the charts. Unfortunately, if we die, I have no way of reviving them. And I don't even know if there's a way to revive them in this town. I think we have to go back. But we're not gonna die. They're down to 2. They're outnumbered. We're gonna kick their ass. Just keep spamming cures. It's all good. It's all good. There's a lot of misses flying around. Far more than you'd expect. And they seem to never attack Mangg. Interestingly enough. Nice, very nice. Alright, we got this in the bag. They heard me say that, so they attacked Mangg. I mean, I'm pretty much ending the video after I win this battle, but I know you want to see how much XP I get. We get 104 bucks, 2 capacity, 40 XP. Skill up, level up, skill up. Alright, that wasn't as much as I thought. But it is still the grinding place to be. So there's no shopping to be had in here. Unfortunately, I'd love to buy some spells. But them's the breaks. Why won't you sell me spells? I don't care if you're a ghost. Just give me your knowledge. Oh, there is a place to revive here. Well, then you got nothing to worry about. Alrighty then. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for our first video for Final Fantasy III. Apparently we're about to get the airship, which is pretty wild. But I'm going to do a bit of grinding because I like to be overpowered. You know, we don't want to sweat too much. Probably not too much. I'm very eager to continue and learn new jobs and all that kind of craziness. So probably not too much, but a little bit. My name is Mangg, and game you're watching has been Final Fantasy III. I'll see you fine folks in the next part.